And we're through the first.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derek.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
What a game for Favors. He has 14 points and he's hit.
Gasol. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Green, and Money subbed in for Mike Conley. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Turner. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Exum in for Burke. Hart in at point guard. Wright is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers came through when they needed him to. He had 6 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Chalmers pass to Hardy. Memphis moving that ball around. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Wright sets a screen, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Exum kicks to Splitter. Feeds to Favors. For the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Actually, he's doing pretty well from the free throw line. A bad trip there, but overall, he's been solid.
Green passes to Hardy. He kicks it to Ezeli. Outside, Green. Wright sets a screen for Chalmers. Shot clock at 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
It's a tie game in Memphis. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Jazz shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Turner in at the small forward. They set the pick. To take the lead. That's good. Turner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Hardy. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Burke with it, now guarded by Hardy. Burke kicks to Favors. Has to Burks. There's the dish to Gobert. He feeds it to Burks. The 3 ball. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
He used that pick just right. And that's now 8 points for Trey Burke.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The drive by Green. Over to the wing. Left side, Randolph. To the middle. Gasol passes to Hardy. And it falls over the rim and in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Burke dishes to Turner. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Here's Hardy. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
All free throws good from Hardy. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Gobert, the screen. Burke kicks to Favors. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Turner with it. Now Green defending. Burks bangs home the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Favors against Randolph. Gobert, the screen. Burke kicks to Burks. Gobert with a screen on Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the right side. Here's Hardy. They get the rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Burks' shot is good.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Knocked away. Favors with the ball. Now guarded by Hardy. Burks kicks to Favors. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Dishes it to Burks. Gobert with a screen for Burks. Utah gets it back. Nice shot by Gobert.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And it's good. That's 7 points for Freak. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. His advice, clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Thanks, Doris. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Burke. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Favors against Green. And again it will fall. Basket good there from Hardy.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Left side Randolph to tie it up. And another basket for Memphis.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
And the pass to Burke. It's rebounded by Memphis. To take the lead, Evan Turner grabs the board. Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Out to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Chalmers. Inside, off the screen.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Money. Over in the corner, Gasol. Picked by Randolph. The feed to Chalmers. The open shot, Green. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
All right, Memphis, you got your Greens girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause. Let's make some noise for the Bulls. And here is Burke. He dishes it to Favors. Oh, off target.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Live. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one, getting going right now. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis. Green is the three with Zebo at the four. Conley out there with Chalmers. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley kicks to Randolph. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. To take the lead, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got the first. He's checked in for Memphis. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Passes it to Favors. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nato. The Jazz with another miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Burke kicks to Favors. Pass to Burke. Lets it go. Sinks it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Clark a double overtime.
Well, Mark, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.